The Digibugger type is a level 3 light insect monsters. What? Come on, they're all just like that digital code, Cybers. These should be Cybers. Yes, I'm aware they've been out longer than Cybers even existed. But except for that, they all have another common theme of XE summoning and all about changing the positions. Like Centipede here. Oh, and they also give effects to an Xyz monster that they're attached to. Centipede here. Once per turn, while face up, if this card is in attack position to defense position, you can special summon a level 3 insect from your deck in defense mode. If it's attached to a monster, this gives this effect to the Xyz monster. This card can attack all defense position monsters your opponent controls once each. So, get more monsters and multiple attacker. Now, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm just gonna call it water bug. It looks like one of those bugs you would see on the surface of the water. It just stands there doing stuff. If this card is normal summon, you can take a level 3 insect. And when you normal summon a level 3 insect, you can special summon this card from your hand, then make both of them level 5 or level 7. If this card is special summon in the hand, you can change its battle position of one insect monster. If it's attached to a monster, Xyz monster, Xyz monster gains 1,000. We get a bunch more. This just lets us get more monsters and more attack. I'm just gonna call what do you look like an ant? So I'm just gonna call you Ant. Don't get antsy about that. Sorry about the pun. It has the yeah. I should also mention none of them can be used for Xyz material except for the Xyz summon of a insect monster. Anyway, this one, once per turn, you can target a face-up attack position monster you control, change the defense position, and if you do, special summon a level 3 insect monster from your hand in defense mode. Xyz monster with this card makes so if it's Xyz summoned, the defense of all face-up monsters your opponent controls becomes 0, changes them to defense position. Now we got attack all defense monsters, a bunch of extra attack, and reduce their defense. We don't have piercing though. And this makes it so we can get more monsters. You see that common theme as well. Getting a bunch of monsters, changing positions, level 3 insects. Our next monster, its Xyz effect makes so when the Xyz monster destroys a monster by battle, draw a card, not bad. And itself makes once per turn if this face-up card is changed to attack position, from attack to defense, you can add a level 3 insect from your deck to your hand. So again, more of that, change in positions, get more cards, blah blah blah. The last monster, its Xyz effect makes so if this card attacks a defense monster, your opponent with piercing? No. Your opponent can activate effects for until the end of the damage step. Its own effect makes it so on turn, if this card's in attack mode, you can target a level 3 insect in your graveyard, bring it back in defense mode, and flip this thing into defense mode. Alright, so we get a lot of level 3 insects. What are we using for? Well, level 3 insect summoning of Xyz monsters. We have 3 digital bugs. We have snail. Are snails insects? I don't know what else they would be. So I guess they're insects. It takes 2 or more light level 3 insect monsters, like everything in our archetype. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can detach 2 Xyz material from this card that target one card your opponent controls, change its battle position, and if you do, also negate its effects until the end of the turn. Cool. Get a sort of shut down one of our opponent's cards. Amazing. Once per turn, when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can attach that destroyed monster to this card's Xyz material. Cool. Amazing. We got a multiple. If we turn into a multiple attacker that has more, would have more stats, flips all our opponent's monsters to 0 defense points and all of them in defense mode. We also get to attach all of opponent's monsters. Amazing. Comparison to our next monster, it takes level 7s. Nope, the wrong monster. Takes level 5s. If this card's XC summoned, you can also XC summon by just touching 2 materials from a length 3 or 4 insect type XC monster you control, transferring its materials to this card. So you turn this into this. Once per turn, you can just touch 1 XC material from this card, then target a defense fusion monster controls, shuffle into the deck. Cool. If we had this thing to flip everything in defense mode, we get to get rid of whatever monster we want. Once per turn, if the battle position of a monster on the field changes, you can attach 1 insect monster from your graveyard to this card as XC material. Amazing. More materials. How fun. Our last monster, I think it's level 7s. It has the same, you can use level 6 or 5 monster by just touching materials, 2 of them, and transferring its materials to this card. Kind of effect as all of the others. If this card attacks its defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. Finally, we got it. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you discharge material from this card to destroy the face-up monster your opponent controls with the highest defense. Amazing. All if tied. Amazing. We find a way to flip our opponent's monsters as defense and 0 stats. Oh wait. Now that they're all 0, we can just destroy them all. And if we don't just get rid of them all, we can just, instead of discharging material, just have a 3,600 attack point monster that can attack all of our opponent's monsters that inflicts piercing. Cool. Well, that's the deck. Pretty lame, I would say. Definitely not anywhere near meta. I feel like it could have been at some point, depending on when it was released. I don't know when that was. Wait, actually, it might tell me if I click on this. 2016. Yeah, that doesn't sound. That sounds too late. Anyway, top that subscribe button. You might get the final piece of Exodia you've been looking for. Ooh, that's actually Dark Magician. Wait, that's actually Rush Dark Magician. Wow. You're not supposed to have that in your deck. Judge! Opponents playing Rush cards in TCG deck. Good luck next time.